Hey there, welcome to day 1662 of What's Up to Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, documenting the journey as I travel through the offline and online world of business. Lessons learned, what's going on, what's working, what's not working for me, and how can I share that with you so that you don't have to make all of the crazy mistakes that I've made. As bold as brass when it comes to supersizing your business was our idiom for supersize your business today. We're doing confidence for the month of August for the BU 365-day challenge. And I decided early on this year that since I'm doing an idiom for supersize your business every day, I might as well tie that into the annual challenge. Number one, it allows me to look into and understand and get different perspective and dig deeper into areas of confidence that I probably wouldn't otherwise. I'm not sure I would have thought of boldness and brass with respect to confidence at all, but as bold as brass, of course, means it describes somebody who exudes extreme confidence, somebody who's brazen and very forward, and they don't necessarily care about what other people think. Reminds me of a couple guys I dated in my long decades ago life. One in Valley, Nebraska. I worked out there for 3M for the summer, my sister and I. And one gentleman was as bold as brass and definitely toward the arrogant and cocky side, and I ended up saying, yeah, this isn't for me. I don't want to be bossed around. But he was definitely an example, and that came to mind immediately when I heard this idiom today, as bold as brass. So I think we need to be bold and confident in the things that we're doing, but there's a fine line between crossing over between egotistical, arrogant, vain, just like anything else. We're all on a spectrum of every emotion and every characteristic and every skill set that we have, and we have to decide what is enough and what is too much. Guess what? Other people will always be judging us on what is enough, what's not enough, what's too much, but none of that matters. All that matters is what you think and how you feel about the way you're showing up in the world. So as bold as brass, I think it's a fun idiom. It got me thinking about some fun things from the past, and do I show up with enough confidence in different situations as I'm building and growing and supersizing my business, as I'm creating the things that I want to create in the world. Sometimes I could definitely show up more confidently. Sometimes I'm just tired and I don't feel like it. And that's not okay, because if I'm going to show up, I want to show up in a way that helps other people to trust and have confidence in me. And that begins with having confidence in ourselves. So still working with my sisters to help my mom move, which is part of what I am personally working on with the SOAP framework for Supersize Your Business. Every month, we're going through a specific example of the SOAP framework with the area and the aspect of the life framework that we're working on. So this month's confidence, and I chose having confidence and as much confidence and making as positive an impact as I can in a situation with my family, my sisters and my mom, as we're helping her move from her Wisconsin house and staying in her Texas house. She's going to downsize. She's 85 now, and she's like, I think I can have just one house now. She had 3 at one point. She's always had 3 or 2, and now she's like, okay, I don't need a place in Wisconsin and Texas. I can just come up and stay with one of you girls during the summer for the time that I want to come up. And I think that makes a ton of sense. I agree 100%. I hope that when I'm 85, I can have more than one house. Wouldn't that be awesome? So as bold as brass, confidence, that's what we're working on. And again, busy with customers, clients, as well as my family these couple of weeks while we're helping to make that transition. But if I can help you in any way, ask, just ask, please. I know how it feels to be stuck and feel like I don't have anybody to ask sometimes. And the truth is, we never have to be stuck. There are always literally millions of people going through the same thing we are. Although as humans, we always feel like it's just us, that we're the only one. We're the only one that ever has this problem or challenge. Well, we're not. I was talking to a lady I've known for decades last night over at my mom's house. My sister and I and my mom were sitting around and having a glass of wine by the fire pit, and she was walking her friend's dog and stopped by to chat with us, and she's done that a couple of times now, which is awesome to connect with people that I haven't seen for a long time. But we have a shared experience that is negative in most people's eyes, was negative in our eyes for a long time, something that we never would have chosen for ourselves, but we could relate to one another and realize that That's not an experience anyone would choose to go through, but it happens to literally about half the population all the time anyway. So why are we beating ourselves up for it? All right, if I can help you, ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow.